Hey everyone, welcome to my latest film review. I know it's a little late because this movie's been around for a while, but I wanted to give my take on it. This is a review for the newest Disney animated film, Monoa. Monoa is set on an unspecified Polynesian island and basically follows the exploits of this young girl who kind of wants to break from the mold. She's the daughter of the village chief, but she's also heard legends of this demigod named Maui, who was supposedly cast out of the sky by a giant fire god. And basically, Monoa decides to set out on an adventure because there's a famine in the water near her village. There's no sea, so she decides to go beyond the reef to basically find more fish and save the village. And she finds out, the history a little bit of her people, and eventually she meets Maui, who's played by Dwayne Johnson, and the two basically set off to, at first they're very sort of at odds with each other, but eventually they put their differences aside and set off in order to save the world, or save the village. I very much enjoyed this movie. I'll say that right off the bat. I thought it was a beautiful movie to look at. Visually, it was absolutely stunning. The other thing that I loved about this movie were the songs. I thought that all the songs were great. Not all of them were as memorable as some other Disney movie songs, but I thought the songs did a good job of telling the story and just being pure fun and simple. Even Dwayne Johnson's song, which is actually, funnily enough, one of my favorite songs in the movie, because I don't normally think of Dwayne Johnson as the singing type, but I feel like the song worked for him in this case. As far as the story goes, it's a pretty simple story. There's not a lot of, hidden elements to it. It's got a nice message. I think it's a great family film. But it's really still a pretty simple story, so not the most complex story per se, but it doesn't really need to be. All in all, I thought that it did a good job of telling a good, fun, and simple family story that has a good message, and it has a lot of really great, lovable characters. Like, there's this really stupid chicken that accompanies Monoa on her voyage, and it's a lot of hilarity ensues. And of course, my favorite character is Maui, voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because, he has all these tattoos, but the tattoos, move. They have, their own personality. And I love it. It feels like they're almost breaking the fourth wall, but in a good way, talking to the audience. Overall, Monoa is a really fun time. There's a lot of great songs, great characters, beautiful to look at. And if I were to sum up this movie in one word, I'd say go see it if you haven't already. Maybe might even be worth seeing a second time. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.